Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Esther and I film about faith, family, education, and lifestyle. And by the title already, you're already wondering that what is going on. So today I want to talk about how we sent our lecturer out of the class. And basically it's a story time and something dropped in my mind. Not something. The Holy Spirit told me something while that class was going on. So let me gist you about the story. So quick one, our lecturer had told us we had a class very early. As at 5 a.m. he was going to be in the class and he will start the class. So in a class of like over 1,000, yeah, 700 to 1,000 students. So that was that kind of class and we went quite very early. The man is a very elderly man, very God-fearing. He doesn't disturb any class governor. He brought his own public address system to the class and all of that. So um, then we started the class. Then I was teaching and teaching and teaching. Then 5, 6, that's the time now. Still from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. I think the guy was already tired or something. And that was how the guy connected his music player to the man's public address system with Bluetooth and started playing song. And the whole class scattered. Everybody shouted out, "What the heck?" The lecturer was like, "In my class? Who is the person doing this?" The guy did not stop. That's where the issue came up. The guy did not stop. He increased the volume of his phone. Then you know that it was becoming louder. Then everybody was like, the class governors come and like, "Who is this person? Stop it!" The lecturer was so angry. He did not say anything. The lecturer was just quiet. Class governors were like, "Who the heck is this person? You're trying to learn. You're trying." What am I even saying is a guy? It might be a lady because we don't know who did that. So the person kept on playing the song. Then the person paused, stopped the song. Then when the lecturer wanted to talk again, the person played the song. Then the person plays the song again. It was a commotion. Like some ladies were already so angry. Like some ladies were like, "Is the person okay? What's that kind of wrong?" We don't know the person. The person is in the crowd. The person might even be at the front laughing. The person might be at the back. We don't know the person. So that was how the lecturer packed the stains, took his keys, his textbook, his public address system, and left the class. And I was feeling so bad because I was enjoying the teaching. For this man to come and he has spent over 4 hours teaching us and he was not even tired. Then the class governors went to go and beg him. We went to beg him and he came back and he talked. As I was saying, like, so the class governors went to beg him. It was taking a whole lot of time. Then he eventually came back. Then he started talking. And he was like, whoever that student has to come and apologize to him because how will you see quite large number of students wanting to learn and just because of you want to maybe catch fun or you want to just be so wicked and indisciplined, you just try to want to stop the whole process and all. The man talk. We apologize. We kept on saying we are sorry, sir, because we didn't know who the person was. And I don't want to say it was a male. I don't want to say it was a female. So then do you know what happened? As the man continued teaching, the man started talking about ionization energy. How? Let me see. Because I had to write it down because when the Holy Spirit told me, passed a message through that teaching, I was like, so this is what the devil was trying to do. Imagine if the man had left the class and all, I wouldn't get this message. So the man was talking about how ionization energy will decrease down the group because of the increasing electron and the intervening shell. Now let me explain something. So this is the nucleus. You might not understand, but you will understand. Okay, this is the nucleus. So the more we have shells, the more the ionization energy decreases. So if you have the K shell, the L shell, the M, the N, so the farther the electrons now, the lesser the ionization energy, because the closer the electrons, the closer it will be to the nucleus. And I was like, Jesus Christ, we have to be around him. I wrote it that I said, just redrop. And what just redropped in my mind was when you have excess baggage on you, you allow the love of God to have no effect in your life. because every electrons, every atoms, they keep having more. So we have hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. So it keep increasing. Not like the lecture was a bad lecture, but that was what dropped in my mind. So the more they added, they kept on having electrons, the more they were farther from the nucleus, and the lesser their energy. And this will drop the moment that's how the love of God is. When you keep having excess love, when you keep having excess baggage on you, when you keep going into the world, when you keep moving far away from God, the love of God will have no effect in your life. And I'm bringing it to you today. How far are you away from God? Because you're probably thinking God does not even know you. God is not thinking about you. No, He actually is thinking about you. But how much of baggage is on you? How far are you away from God? Because that is what is making the love of God have no effect on you. So I'm bringing it to your table today. If you are far away from God, I want you to come back, because that is when His love can have effect on you. Trust me, Christ died for everybody because He was thinking about each and every one of us. In that time, in this time, and even in the generations to come, He was thinking about all of us. And that was what made Him take that bold step on the cross. And even though it was only you, if it was only you that was a sinner, He would have still died. So the more you are far away, the farther you are away from God, the lesser His love has no effect on you. And that's what I said, let me share. I know it's been a long while, but yeah, that's what I said, let me share with you all today. Please don't be far away from God. Don't move far away from God. Let me trust me. You are a light in this world. You are a solution to a lot of problems. The farther you are away from God, if it will take you 27 years before you realize that, oh, I need God in my life, is that 27 years you start from square one, back, and time might not be on your side anymore. So please, I want you to make sure that you reconcile yourself with God and let the love of God flow through you. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. I don't know, it was quite short, but yeah, that's the message I wanted to pass. It was during that teaching, all of this came into my head, and I kept on writing it down. And that's why I was like, I'm going to share this with this family one time. Thank you so much for listening. If you are new here, welcome. Did I say my name is Esther and I film about food, family, education, and lifestyle? And please subscribe, like, share. God is domicile on this channel. The more you like this channel, the more it pop up on YouTube, and we get a lot of recommendations.